I'm going to share this last one with you. I wrote this one for International Women's Day, and it's called "The Vagina is a Superpower."
Oh, woo, woo, yeah.
It made some people do these incredible artists called the WOM Collective, and it's these group of female graffiti artists, and they took over this space and they did a collective showing, and they asked me to perform. So I wrote this piece especially for it.
Great.
A vagina is a superpower. Humans are born through a vagina. She stretches to give life. It's beyond magic creation. We are all born through her, conceived in her tunnels. She splits to give life. 17 stitches after giving birth, blood pouring, she gives life. She heals for us to breathe. The vagina is a superpower. Vaginas are resilient. They survive mutilation, so powerful their fret cut sewn up by the hands of those they trust. Family tradition. Cutting off a clitoris because sex is to make babies, so said a man. Female genital mutilation because the vagina is a superpower. As a baby, it's a confirmation of sex. Some find it an invitation, a superpower to heal from no consent because she was 4 and she didn't ask for it. The vagina so alluring that when the dick's measured, when it's open, first awoken through sex, her hymen, a present to some. Virginity given from father to husband, her superpower owned. If you want to go brush your teeth, go brush your teeth. Vagina, fear is born from power. Vaginas get overpowered, stolen, threatened, blackmailed, owned not by her body, sold, trafficked to the highest bidder. Her vagina birthed her babies, now sold to feel her babies. Kind of ironic, don't you think? But the vagina is a superpower. She survives, she shifts, she evolves. The build-up of blood each month, the first sign that she is now a woman. No education for the power of the monthly cycle, the superpower waiting to be overstood, utilized. We are not afraid because the times are a-changing. Emotional power each month as she pures, waking as a teen, covered in blood like the scene for a horror movie. Wash the sheets but don't talk about it. And vaginas are a superpower, uniquely beautiful, each different, labias that hung, labias that tuck, labias as individual as a fingerprint, and fuck off with your design of vaginas. Your vagina is perfect as it is, and fuck off with your beauty standards because the vagina is a superpower. Different tastes, different smells, each her own fragrance, the smell of a superpower, and it's multi-orgasmic. Yes, multiple orgasms can come again and again and again. The vagina is a superpower. A super orgasmic porthole, a vessel to burst souls, a vessel of power. The clitoris, the only part of the human body that's made purely for pleasure, 8,000 nerve endings purely for the perfect ending. And the pussy can ejaculate a waterfall of ecstasy flowing from her home. The vagina is a superpower. And I love the superpower of my own vagina. And yes, women can have a few in a row, but girls never talk about masturbation, so they have to keep it quiet. The superpower of the vagina can attract unwanted guests, those wanting to be kryptonite to the power. And as we stand up and speak up for your vagina's rights, for her right to only be touched by those that she wants to be touched by, to be respected, to be asked and how and where she would like it, to be loved, to be protected, guarded and treasured. Without vagina, we would not exist. Not one of us here would have a life. It's time for a re-education, the drop of the shame, so we can be free to harness this superpower. Then our daughters, our nieces, granddaughters, goddaughters are free to feel the world through the power of their vagina. All hail the superpower of the vagina, the giver of life, the center of pleasure. The vagina is a superpower.
Whoa, yes. Woo!